I swear my allergies are gonna be the death of me. Okay. Hey guys, tarynallyssa, your hopeful influencer here, back with another Taryn Tries video. On this episode of Taryn Tries, I'm going to be doing a wig review. One of my very first Taryn Tries videos was actually me trying on a lace front wig for the very first time. So obviously I've done this one time before, but it's a brand new company and it's a totally different style wig, so Taryn tries. But really quickly before we get to the review, I gotta say all that YouTube stuff, like don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and follow me on my other social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter at tbear02 to stay up to date with my day-to-day adventures. All right, let's get to the review. As I said earlier, I do own one other lace wig. I am not super adventurous, although this YouTube channel has really brought me out of my comfort zone. I did just get a regular colored wig, nothing fun or exciting. So this is the Bobbi Boss Premium Hair Lace Front Wig in the color 2. It was $75, which for me is a little pricey just because I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that there are wigs that can be up to like thousands of dollars. So as an amateur, it feels like a lot, but if you know anything about wigs, this is on the lower end of things. So as far as the packaging goes, it comes in this pink and brown box. And she is in the style MHLF 800 EMA. Not quite sure there. All right, let's open her up. Now they're boasting a natural hairline. We will be the judge. And it has a 5-inch deep part. But before I pop it on my head, I'm just going to kind of feel through the wig and give you my first impressions of the texture and the density and the shedding. And as you can see, I have my hair in braids right now, and we'll deal with that later because I need to take these out today. So I doubt I'll be able to pop this wig on with my braids. So we might have to take them out for us to really do this review properly. Who knows what I'm gonna do with my hair tomorrow. But if this wig turns out nicely, maybe that. All right, let's open her up. Now when I ordered this wig, I don't recall there being any like cap sizing options. So I'm going to assume that it's one size fit all. Fingers crossed, although I doubt it, that I'll be able to pull this over my braids right now because the Warrior game's about to come on and I want to finish filming to watch the game. Go Dubs. Without like completely ruining this, I'm just gonna flip it in for you guys. So as you can see, it has like a lace cap. So I've never seen a wig that has like literal holes through to the other side. Like this is me on the hair side poking my finger through. I've never seen that before. So different. It has 2 clips in the front as well as the combs in the back. So as I said earlier, I don't remember this coming with cap sizing options, but it does have a slightly adjustable cap there so you can change the notches. I also know you can like cross them over to the other side, but I have a big head, so I'm sure it'll fit. If anything, the worry is that it'll be too small. It is not full lace, it is only lace in the front, and it's kind of like a tan-ish colored lace. I've seen wigs in the past that have this as a super like light or beige color. This is a little bit darker, which is different and nice for folks with darker skin tones. The knots are clearly not bleached. Not a huge issue. Bleaching knots is pretty easy. I say like, cause I've only done it once. So I'm not super concerned about that. And you can see those knots are obvious AF. So while I'm showing you guys this wig, I'm kind of running my hands through it. I'm not noticing any shedding at all. I'm gonna grab my brush here in a moment and try to brush through and see if any shedding happens. The packaging didn't list the hair density, but it seems like it has a pretty decent amount of thickness, one that would be like comparable to someone with my hair texture straightening their hair. Honestly, it actually might be thicker than my hair. Getting a little bit of shedding, but really not a whole lot. It's pretty straight right out of the package, and I like that it's nice and even. That's something I struggle with on my natural hair. So I appreciate that this is nice and even, and honestly, I'm going to look exactly like my mother from the 90s with this hair on my head, and I just realized that right now. I'll insert a picture of my mother from the 90s somewhere on the screen. So this is me trying to test it out with my braids just pulled back in a low ponytail. Obviously, my head won't be completely flat. This may not work, but we'll give it a try. This cap seems so small though. Like, my head is so big, but I'm gonna undo the little hooks in the back for right now. We might just have to take the braids out because this is crazy tight and it's not. Yeah, so for us to see this for real, and honestly, I'm not even sure without the braids it'll fit. So for us to see this for real, I'm going to have to take my braids out. So give me just a minute. As you can see, this is the lace right here, so I'm gonna have to cut that off. And the lace is all the way around, so there is no like pulling this back or putting this style like behind my ears. I pretty much am stuck wearing it here. Even the parting, I think I'm pretty stuck here on this middle part as well. I'm not really a middle part kind of girl because my forehead is quite large. I'm gonna cut the lace and be right back. So the lace in the front has been cut. Get you real close in there. So as you can see, it's a little bit of an A-line. These front clips are killing me, but I think I can solve that with a wig cap for next time. Then I can kind of hook them under the wig cap instead of right on my unwashed hair. I think I'm gonna get some styling tools and maybe, I don't know, play around with it a little bit and see what I can do. I'm still kind of periodically just brushing through to check the sheddability. I don't know if you can see my little bun in the back. Remember, I didn't braid it down or anything, but this is how it looks in the back. Pretty even. I definitely like it. I think the only thing that's bugging me right now is that it kind of sits high on my head, but I think that might have to do with my lack of preparedness and not having my hair braided down underneath, and so this might just be my natural hair poofing it up a little bit, but I'm gonna grab the hot tools and see what I can do with her. Alright, so I curled it a little bit, admittedly not my best curling job, but I just wanted to play around with it and see how it took to the heat. It did shed a fair amount more once I started curling it, so just something to note. I definitely look like I belong in roll bounce or something with this cut and this poof, but you know, I think once I get the hang of how to curl this, maybe get some upgraded tools, I can do something a little bit better with this wig. So to wrap things up on this Bobbi Boss wig, overall, I like it. I will definitely be incorporating this into my hairstyles in the near future. I just want to give a quick pros and cons list. I'll start with the cons first. I think the cap size is a little bit small. Again, some of this might be on me because I did not slick down my hair prior, but I undid the like bungee clips in the back and it still feels a little small, although it sits on my head all right. I would want it to be a little bit further forward. It does shed a little bit when you are using hot tools, but again, that could also be user error on my part. The other con of this wig is just that it has a permanent middle part. So if you wanted to try to style it in other directions, you can't, because as soon as you flip over from the part, the tracks are there. The pros of this wig, definitely the price. I would consider this an affordable wig. We'll see how long it lasts me, and that'll really tell me if I got my money's worth. But I think for the cut and for the lace and how much minimal work I had to do in order to kind of get it to look how I want, the price point is perfect. Another pro of this wig is its versatility, and by that I don't mean the parting, because I discussed that in the cons. But you can wear this wig by itself and the hairline is pretty decent, but again, you might want to bleach the knots. You could also wear it with a hat, with a scarf, with a headband. You could wear it straight, you could wear it curly. You got lots of options with this little bob number, and that versatility allows you to do a few different styles in a week while wearing the same wig. Okay guys, that was all I had for you for this Bobbi Boss wig review today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed already, hit that button down below so that you can stay up to date on all my latest content. And for more of my day-to-day adventures, you can follow me on my social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter, at tbear02. And if you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy my very first Taryn Tries wig video ever, which I will link somewhere on the screen. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.